I went to buy the papers this morning, and the news agent told me, well, you'll have trouble to do your press review because all the papers have the same headlines really today. We've been shameful yesterday. I started though with the Gazzetta dello Sport, the main sports paper in Italy. Tutto nero, all black, said La Gazzetta, a reference to the headline they had 4 years ago when they became world champion. It was all true. They couldn't believe that the dream had come true, that they had become world champion. This time they can't believe that they're out after the first round. It's the worst Italy we've ever had, says La Gazzetta dello Sport. Another sports paper, Il Corriere dello Sport, on the full headline, Vergogna, meaning shame in Italian. We couldn't watch the game yesterday. The culprits are Lippi, the coach, the players, and the Football Association. La Repubblica, which is not a sports paper, but obviously also has its headline today on that defeat last night to the Slovakian, with a photo of the captain, Fabio Cannavaro, trying to tell one of his players, his teammates, Fabio Cararella, who scored the second goal for Italy, to stop crying after defeat. Azzurri, shame and tears. And there's a little article here, starting here on the front page, from one of the journalists of La Repubblica in Johannesburg, say, at one point I had a dream that I would close my eyes and just hide against my mother's breast, as children do when they go to the cinema and the film suddenly becomes a little too scary.
Very quickly, Alexei, football, of course, a huge sport in Italy. What's the political reaction been like?
Well, many political reactions. I'm just here with Il Corriere della Sera, and they have two full pages of political reaction this morning, and in particular from the Northern League, a senior member of Silvio Berlusconi's coalition, and one of its ministers, Roberto Calderoli, who suggests that now in the Italian Football League we should only have Italian players playing, no more foreigners. The Northern League, that is obviously the very anti-immigration party, and a reference clearly to Inter Milan, who's been dominating the football in Italy for the last few years. The last season they won the league, the Cup, the Champions League, with only one Italian player who would play time to time, a foreign coach, the Portuguese José Mourinho. So his suggestion is that we should only have Italian players in Italian clubs. And then we have the defense minister, La Russa, who suggests that maybe the choice of selection, the selection by coach Marcello Lippi was wrong. He didn't bring enough creative players. He mentions the name of Totti, Cassano, Balotelli, black players who play for Inter. He says now, well, now that we're out, I'm supporting England. Why? Because the England coach, as you know, is the Italian Fabio Capello.